Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be reviewing Wonder Woman. It was directed by Patty Jenkins and released June 2nd, 2017. It stars Gail Gadot and Chris Pine, and there's definitely going to be some spoilers in this video. I still have the giveaway going on right now. To enter, all you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. If you don't know who Wonder Woman is, she's based on the comic book character of the same name, but slightly changed for this film. She's an Amazonian warrior princess from a mythically created land, or a mythically protected land, called Themyscira, which only women exist, only women warriors exist. This Amazonian, land. 10 minutes of Greek mythology later, you find out that Zeus created this land after he kills Ares, and with his last bit of power, he creates Princess Diana, the god killer, if you will, just in case Ares returns or in case of any other war. Now, her mother doesn't tell Diana this as a kid. She only tells her parts of the story. She doesn't tell her that she is in fact the god killer. She leads her to believe that the sword is the god killer. So this whole movie is about Princess Diana, aka Wonder Woman, finding herself, finding who she truly is and how powerful she truly is. So one day Chris Pine's character crashes into Themyscira and he meets Diana. He actually plays a US fighter pilot, and while they talk, he tells her about the war and tells her how bad it is, and she thinks, oh, that's Ares, that's the representation of evil. I need to go fight that. I need to go defeat him. So with that said, let's get into my dislikes. First off, what we have here is a movie with like 3 female characters. Obviously, in the beginning on Themyscira, there's all these different female characters going on. That was fine. That's dope. But once we leave there, half hour into the movie, it's pretty much all dudes. You have the German scientist who's a female, and you have Chris Pine's secretary who's a female, and obviously you have Wonder Woman. So you have 3 females total in all this movie when you have like hundreds of men all throughout this shit. So I don't really feel like for the first woman-directed superhero movie and first female-directed lead, it wasn't really female. It didn't really represent a lot of femininity to me, in my opinion. Yes, it was directed by a female, but I would have never known that. Given a couple of conversations, that they had. Next, Chris Pine's death allowed Wonder Woman to fully become Wonder Woman. You needed a male's love or recognition to realize your true power. I don't know about that. Like, just a very heavy romantic type of film. This is the first female superhero who is falling into the traps of every princess movie of a male lead guy that they think is cute, and now they're all into this dude. It's just a typical boy meets girl type of movie. Next, maybe it's just me. I've seen so many German Nazi movies or World War II, World War I movies, even in comic book stories. I'm just over it. I want to see something new. I understand that they're sticking to the comic book. I get that. I can appreciate that. But they just didn't try anything different or try to create anything cool here. It was just another one. You know what I mean? So with that said, next thing I disliked was there was so much dialogue in between the fighting scenes. I thought the fighting scenes were pretty decent and I enjoyed them, but in between there's just so much dialogue that's putting me to sleep. I know you have to tell a story. I know you have to, this is her first film, so you're giving so much background and exposition to what's happening. You could have made that a little bit more fun. I don't understand how people are coming away from this with a really fun experience. Maybe if you shaved off an hour off of the film, it would have been fun. Accents on the Amazonians is my next dislike. I don't know what accent the Amazonian women are doing on Themyscira, but it just kind of threw me off. It's just like, what accent are we doing here? But anyway, that's one of the lesser problems I had with the film. More of the things I had with it were this like special effects. The CGI was really bad. I don't understand why nobody is noticing this. When the women were training and everything like this and doing all these jumps over each other and whatnot, it just looked fuzzy and strange. And then especially when Chris Pine's character crashed, that whole plane crash looked terrible. Like, I don't know what movie you guys are watching or how you judge your CGI, but there's kind of like 3 levels of CGI that's going on right now. Level 1 CGI, which was this movie. Level 2 CGI, which is like Captain America Civil War. Then you have level 3, which I would say like Matrix or something ridiculous, maybe Avatar, or just, that above and beyond type of shit where they're creating new styles of filmmaking. Bullet time, all that motion capture face shit that Avatar did, like stuff like that. And even in Captain America Civil War, they went back and did that young CGI effect and made Tony Stark look super young. So stuff like this, like I was hoping to see in Wonder Woman. I was hoping them to break some type of boundary with this film being it the first female, not only directed, but lead superhero movie. Not only are we going to break the ground of social cinematic stuff, but let's break some ground visually as well. So there's that, and this overall just felt like a male-driven film, which was just nothing new. You know, once again, nothing new from DC. You know, could we get something new from you guys? Could we get something fresh? How about that?
Catch me outside, how about that?
With that said, though, let's get to the things that I did like about this film. Themyscira was cool to me. The first act, the Amazonian world, all the warrior chicks training and, you know, fighting and showing her as a young kid, you know, mimicking the moves and stuff like that. That was cute. Like, that whole setup and character development was great. I thought that was good. The next thing I liked was the war scene where she charges the gunner with her shield. That was cool to see her kind of become, that's what I call the she's beginning to believe scene. Right, she's beginning to become Wonder Woman because it kind of showed her abilities in a way other than just showing her use the lasso, which looked like string cheese out there. You know what I mean? The CGI was just making that lasso look like string cheese. The next thing I liked was David Thewlis as Ares. That definitely gave the movie a little bit more substance to have a well-known British actor who's thorough in the shit. Like, that was decent. I'm not mad at that. Also, Robin Wright playing the General Antiope on Themyscira. That was great. Like, to see her, and I didn't even know she was going to be in this movie. That was a great little surprise. You know, just some solid actors and actresses in there. Lastly, the end scene where Wonder Woman defeats Ares. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed that. Like I said, it was pretty much the action scenes that I enjoyed. There was a few comedic dialogue scenes that were enjoyable as well. The secretary was fun. But once again, it's a secretary. I don't know how you girls feel about that. And just overall, I just feel like it was just another male-driven superhero movie. Yes, it was called Wonder Woman, but I feel like it could have been called Wonder Man, change that into a dude, turn Chris Pine into a woman. You could change absolutely nothing about the script except those two things, and everything would be fine. You know what I mean? Just too generic. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you guys think that this movie was better than Batman vs. Superman or worse? That's what I want to know, because I didn't even think Batman vs. Superman was good. All the Batman parts were cool, in my opinion. And then at the end, when Wonder Woman comes in, she did her fucking thing. Like, I liked Wonder Woman way more in Batman vs. Superman than I liked her in her own fucking movie. So I don't know what that says. Let me know what you guys think. Which one did you like her better in? This movie or BVS? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, and why'd they make the Native American guy a liar? He said he wasn't going to fight in the war, and look at him now, throwing a sticky bomb on the thing. Oh my.
How about that? Catch me outside. How about